Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Clippedshots here, back with another Brotato video. Today we're going to be doing the Pacifist with the Taser. Where's my cursor? It's doing weird things. Where's the Pacifist? The reason we're going to be doing this is because it's a challenge from Brotato, as I asked you guys previously to give me challenges of, and that is anything you guys wanted to see, really, characters or otherwise. So here we go. Let's go and give this a shot. I have been playing around with this a little bit. I haven't been able to be successful yet, but I figured I'd give myself a little bit of time to learn, because a little bit of extra time to learn might go a really long way. Also, I need to read the character a little bit better at some point so that I can maybe see how exactly things work. But I think the idea is we definitely just don't want to kill things. I think the less we kill, the best. Also, I know I may have said this in a previous video, I may have not, but something to tell you guys is, first of all, I think lifesteal is really good. Dodge is much better than maybe we give it credit for. Reroll a little bit here. Range is good. Range is good with this character. Dodge is, dodge is not that good. Did I say dodge was good? I meant dodge is not good. Dodge is very bad. If I could, I would always take armor, and the reason why is because as the waves go further and further, you start taking enough damage that you can actually die in one hit. And obviously you don't want to be dying. I mean, you know, I don't want to die to something by accident by taking one hit from it, and armor is the only mitigation for that. So dodge, it might save you if you're lucky, but usually it's not going to. Also, lifesteal is better than health regen, because as time progresses, you actually get you hit things. So if you get hurt, you get health back, so you can have a chance of getting hit again. Whereas vice versa, if you have ooh, that was a good roll. If you have HP regen, yes, you can get a lot of it, and yes, you can get a lot of health back, but it's actually not that good, because what ends up happening is you don't actually get the health back as quickly, right? I could get my attack speed up and get like 1 or 2 health over and over again and potentially save myself, whereas health regen, you get it every like second or so. You can't make that happen faster. So ultimately, the better option in my eyes is definitely lifesteal. I've been trying to figure out exactly what works with this and what doesn't, because I don't really know exactly what works and what doesn't, but we'll find out as much as we can. Let's see. I'm trying to roll to get double like level 2 things, but I have not been lucky with it so far. There's some armor, finally, a little bit of something decent. Piercing, I don't know if piercing does anything, but yeah, we're not gonna worry about that because that doesn't do anything with this character at least. And nothing good, so we're gonna stop rolling that. We don't want that roll to get too high. And I'm not too worried. I can kind of just like roam around a lot, and as long as I'm roaming around a lot, it should be kind of okay-ish. This stage gets a little bit tricky because these guys can really put a wall up on you if you're not careful. So gotta be a little bit careful. Also, if you guys are interested, I'm planning on doing some streams of games in the near future. Probably not too often or too much distance wise, but more information will be available on that in days to come. But I think next weekend, so if you're watching this on Monday, the next most soonest Saturday to come is going to be the day I'm talking about, and it's probably going to be a couple of hours of maybe Alan Wake. So if you guys are interested in Alan Wake, then that's a great time to check it out. Need to roll it again one more time. Alrighty, a little bit of armor sounds good. I'd much rather a little bit of armor. 2 lifesteal -1, that's perfectly fine by me. Don't need pickup range because that doesn't help me at all. Those are some legendaries. That's cool, but I don't need it. Don't want it either. We're getting some really bad rolls here, which is unfortunate. I think this run is going to be terminated sooner rather than later. I'm not getting high tier level ups or anything like that, so I'm kind of just feeling like I'm getting outclassed here very quickly. Also, I found out that speed is not as good as you might think it is, and here's why. Okay, so yes, speed is nice for instances like that, where if you're getting trapped, you can get away. But the reason why speed, I'm gonna roll this again, guys. The reason why speed isn't as good as you might think it is because as the stages go, like progress, enemies are more and more likely to spawn in front of you. And because they're likely to spawn in front of you, you're gonna end up running into them. Basically, you're gonna keep running into enemies rather than them doing anything else. So not as good as you might think. This is actually pretty good. Again, I don't really care too much about the dodge, but max HP sounds pretty nice. I'm not gonna worry about it for the moment. I don't know if this actually works. Hitting an enemy removes 10% of their max speed. Does this count as hitting? I want to pretend it does, and I'm gonna grab it. I kind of wish, like in Path of Exile, it would tell you what works and what doesn't. Like in Path of Exile, if I have a support gem, so in that game you have gems that connect to each other. If I have a support gem that doesn't interact with an item, it will basically not highlight the other item in green. So yeah, I wish this game kind of did something similar. It would be like, oh, well, you know what? This and this work together, whereas this doesn't. I think that'd be a really neat way to do it. Let's go for max HP there. There's another taser. We definitely want as many tasers as we can. Roll one more time. There you go. Another taser. Nice. 3 tasers right at the gate. This run is already like 50 million times better. Having a lot of tasers means I can shoot a lot more and stun enemies, keep them at bay a lot longer. Which is, with this character, since you can't actually, like, basically you can't kill anything, definitely that's what you want. You just want overload in speed. So attack speed is actually really beneficial as well, because then you can keep them back a lot quicker, a lot easier. This is just some of the stuff I've learned. I've also been told some of these things, like not leveling up your guns unless you're getting a new weapon or have to for some reason is better, which is kind of what I was starting to figure out as I was progressing. Speed, health regen. I will take the speed this time. I know I said speed wasn't really that good, but a little bit of speed is okay. You just don't want that much speed. This wouldn't be too bad, but I think I will eventually get some of that. This is really good. That item there is actually really good because if you look at it, 2 max HP. Damage doesn't matter. Damage doesn't matter. But the 10% enemies is actually really big. And the reason why 10% more enemies is really big is because that means you're going to get more XP, more harvest points. So ultimately having that just equates to better odds of you leveling up, better odds of you progressing quicker. If you get it early on and you get a lot of levels, it's really good. Obviously, if you don't get it early on, then it becomes problematic. But like right there, that was an instance of where enemies spawned in front of me. There you go. I think I'll be all right. This is like one of the first stages, so I'm not worried about taking a little bit too much damage here or there. But obviously, I don't want to keep that trend up. I'd like to divert that trend as much as possible. And I don't know why I like rotating clockwise instead of counterclockwise. That's why I stopped and went back around. For no other reason than me just liking to go this way better. I know that's not always the best thing to do. There's another one. Okay, that was crazy. Max HP plus 6. That was crazy. 8% dodge actually might be really good, but I would rather the taser over that, so definitely taking the taser over that. Let's roll it one more time. There we go. Full tasers, so we're actually in a really good spot right now. The only reason why we would basically upgrade any of these tasers is if we got more tasers. So yeah. When Rutu sent out this challenge, I don't know exactly what it means, other than I know we just need to use tasers. Use tasers with the pacifist character, and that's exactly what I'm taking it for. Hopefully there's nothing else that's special to it, but this is a great instance of where I'm trying to tell you guys that these enemies are spawning in front of me. If you notice, they're spawning in my path of where I'm basically planning on walking to. So at the end of the day, I end up getting stuck and having to dodge quicker, like dive quicker, whatever. And that's a little bit problematic. It can be a little bit problematic. Like right here, that was a really bad encounter. And I'm glad I kind of just snuck through. And there's some snacks there from those trees. So nice little way for me to get some health back. And there we go. And we have 405, which is really good. HP regen, since we don't have any lifesteal, is actually going to be nice. More max HP is going to be nice. We don't want those, so we're going to roll this until we get something we do want. 12% speed is good. And there's a level up for our taser. Exactly what we want, really. More gain sounds good, but I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards that. There's lifesteal. We don't need to harvest too much. There's another taser. More speed is okay. I'm okay with more speed. There's another taser. Go and snag that guy up. And we're good to go. Good to roll again. We got the pog mouth, the pog lips. We're actually killing things, which is really crazy. Honestly, I usually just take damage downs because I don't really intend to ever kill anything with this character. But right now, killing a little bit is kind of okay. I'm surprised we didn't get hit there at all. That was really surprising, to be entirely honest. These guys are a little bit spooky, these guys that dash at you. Just because of how, you know, the pathing becomes weird. Sometimes they dive at you and you're like, oh god, I'm trying to get away, and you can't. But it is what it is. Also, we are doing 2 damage. I think how this game works, actually I know how this game works in terms of its damage output. So every game handles its damage a little bit differently. Having it at a negative 100 means you can only do 1 damage because you're doing basically 100% less damage. Whereas some games, it's like a weird scalable factor. And it's like, okay, this is X, Y, or Z. I'm going to just recycle that. 3 armor is amazing. Attack speed is going to be really good, but I want the lifesteal over that. Dart damage? Until the end of the wave when you take damage. I want the armor more than anything, so I'm not going to worry about that. -1 again doesn't sound too bad. More HP sounds really good. So another taser sounds good. Another taser sounds good. I don't need that level 3 taser. That doesn't really matter too much to me. Oh, that's big armor. I'm gonna lock that. I know you guys taught me about locking, so that's definitely what I want to do here. That's some big armor. 3 armor. My 10% speed is fine. I've been getting some speed up, so I'm actually pretty quick here. Pretty quick. And like I said, the big issue here is that I need to be able to take some hits, and more so than anything, I need to be able to kill things or stun them or keep them away from me, out of my path, more than anything. That's the biggest thing here, keeping them out of my path. Because if they stay in my path, then I'm gonna get hit, just like you saw right there. That was a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I ended up getting hit because something was in my path and I had no way of avoiding it. There's some health, and we're getting hit again, but that's all right. Sneak up through this, sneak around. There we go. Not too bad. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's still the weekend for me, but you guys are probably seeing this on like a Monday, I think. I try to stay like ahead in terms of videos by maybe 1 day or so, just so that so I never miss, basically. And it's also really difficult to get videos out the same day. We're going to recycle that for sure. It's really difficult to get videos out the same day. 9 max HP or 3% lifesteal. I'm going to go for the lifesteal. I have some HP ready for me, so I'm kind of good on that. That's actually not bad. Another max HP. That'd put us at 50 plus 2 HP regen. Yeah, I'm down. Anything's going to help, I really think. I'm down for that as well. And we can just lock that because we get lifesteal and another taser. So I'm kind of really down for that. Alrighty. Peace, nerds. Peace. Alright. Yeah, we got to be careful with where we dodge to. These guys, when they charge, these big guys, when they charge, they actually do a lot of damage. These are one of the guys, if you have no armor or negative armor, you actually can get like almost, if not fully, one shot by those guys. And that's the guys that I'm really spooked of. They're the scariest guys for me. So that's why I try my best to find the right path. Sometimes I double back and swerve around a little bit, but sometimes they also mess me up really bad and send me in a wrong direction. Like right there, that was kind of the wrong direction. I ended up getting hit. But fortunately, I do have that armor. That armor is really saving my life. You notice I'm not getting hit for that much. even by these big guys. I kind of wanted to take a hit there so I could show you, but there's a level up. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and roll this. Another armor doesn't sound bad. I'm gonna roll it again though, see if I can get something even better. One more time. Okay, well, nothing too great. I think I'll go for luck this time. I don't want to. Ooh, and then there's the armor. Nice. There's the taser I wanted and the lifesteal, which is perfect. There's another taser. Perfect. And let's just roll it again. We're getting some really, really good rolls right now. I'll be 100% with you guys. This is actually really, really good rolls. See, so that guy did 3 damage. He would have been doing a lot more damage at this point in time. A lot more damage. Also, I don't know if these guys are actually getting speed downs. They kind of feel like they aren't. It's hard to say though. It's really hard to say. Also, I'm feeling really good about this run. So I finally actually got my first win the other day, and they'll probably be up in tomorrow's video because I'd been meaning to do this challenge first and actually try to complete it / record it instead of just relaxing and playing this game like mindlessly. Just because I've been so happy just playing this game. Because I can play it with one hand. I can literally just be drinking a drink or whatever and just sitting back, relaxing, letting this game roll as I go. I'm gonna try to make sure I remember to put all the links that I need to everywhere I need to. I forget so much. My brain just slips me. More range but minus attack speed. I'm good. I want to keep my attack speed. There's a lifesteal I want for sure. Don't want to degrade my armor, so we're not gonna do that. More HP though, sounds good to me. Let's roll this. More armor, sounds good. Another taser, sounds good. We don't need any of that at the moment. More max HP, that sounds good, but I don't really want to do negative dodge. That's a pretty cool item here, the glass cannon, but obviously not for us right now. 20% more damage doesn't really matter. We have negative 91, which is actually surprising. I thought we still had negative 100. I thought we had more than that, actually, more than negative 100. That's fine though. Max HP plus 8. I don't know if I should. I'll lock it. Yeah, I'll lock it. I'll lock it. Commit. That's what we're doing. We're committing. I think we're about to win. I think it only goes up to wave 12. I know at one point I thought I had gotten to wave like 21 or something, but it must have been my level. Because I know one time I had a really high level character and it was with the Crazy, which is the character I first won the game on with as well. So I am honestly currently at the belief that the Crazy is actually the best character. You just build daggers with crit and yeah, I mean you're basically an unstoppable force. Crit and armor, if you get lucky you can win quite a lot, I think. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Alrighty, not too bad. Oh my gosh, I am swerving, ducking, dodging, weaving. I'm surprised I'm not getting hit more than I am, but obviously you can see I am getting hit. This is why armor is really, really important, because if I wasn't like negating some of that, I would be in bad situation. Let's go for, yeah, HP regen sounds good. Attack speed sounds good because like I said, and we're gonna do that. Let's go and roll this. A level 3 taser, I guess we do that. Level 3 taser's like okay. Let's go and roll it, and there we go. That's fine. Do we want any of this? No, we don't. So let's just go ahead and go. We got a bunch of high level tasers, which is actually really, really good. I'm surprised by what we have, to be entirely honest. And the range that we have now is actually really helpful as well. These guys are spooky. Sometimes they get right up on you and you're just like, what? When did you get on me? Like right there. See how fast you're going all of a sudden? Oh my gosh. Look at them zoom. Oh my gosh, run away. This is why, again, armor is so important. I'm going to keep pushing that, guys. Like dodging is nice, but unless you have like over 50% dodge and like 10 armor, at least like maybe 5 armor, it's not worth it. you really need like at least 10 armor. That's my honest belief. I think if you don't have at least 10 armor, then dodge isn't worth it. Let's see. There we go. We got through. We need more armor there. There we go. Like how it knows what I needed. It was like, oh, you need this? Okay, here you There's more armor. We need it. We're gonna go and lock this up and just go to the next round. Did I lock it, guys? I think I locked it. I hope I locked it. Okay, it's just bob and weave real quick. Ooh, that was close. We're getting the health back. If you notice how much I'm life stealing, see all those ones that are popping up near me? If you look at my health, every time I get hit, my health just goes zoop right back up. It's because I'm hitting things so much with my, what's it called? With my tasers. Even though they're only dealing 1 damage, it doesn't matter how much damage you deal, you still heal, right? And because of that, that's why lifesteal is better than life regen. Like, yeah, I could heal 20 in one instance, but if I get hit twice for 10, right, and then I get hit twice more for 10, and it takes me like 3 times as long to get health back, I might be dead by the time I take my next hit. In comparison to this, where if I get hit for 10 and then I heal 5 and then get hit for 10, heal 5, you know, I'm basically negating half that damage. Right now, I'm actually kind of, I feel like really confident. Obviously, I'm not really killing anything. I kind of can't with the pacifist, but I'm feeling pretty confident. Maybe that's going to be my hubris here in a second. I start to see my health suddenly shooting down. I'm getting very nervous. I can't like dodge things right now. There's so many enemies. I can't dodge. I'm trying to dodge, but I really am having a hard time. Run 1. There we go, guys. We've won. It only took us 2 times today. That was amazing. That challenge was actually super awesome, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. See that armor? Look at how much armor I had. I had 21 armor. The dodge didn't matter. As I said, the speed, again, didn't really matter that much. The health was super important and the lifesteal were super important. Those 3 things, super important. The next most important is definitely the attack speed. So armor, health, and lifesteal, top 3. Then it goes down to attack speed and then regular speed. Harvest doesn't really matter. Range is nice, but not that important. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for this challenge. I appreciate you. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Have a good day. Adios.